and welcome back to It Can Be Done. So I saw on Facebook a Diva Charger Plate. It was so cute, and I said to myself, I wonder if I can make that. Come on, let's find out. So I cut me out some vinyl. Now I'm going to go ahead and weed it. I'm going to pull this up. Probably should have used a little weeding tool, but it's coming up pretty easy, so I'm just going to go ahead and peel it. I'm going to take her little earring out. So I'm going to get me a little tool right here. And I'm going to peel this up right here. Right. And that's the image of Our Lady, praying lady. I'm going to take some clear contact paper. I'm going to kind of bend the end a little bit so that I can pull that off. Because with this type of vinyl, you can put it on glasses, cups. You can put it on this charger plate, anything you want. So I'm going to go ahead and peel that off. And I'm going to lay my black lady on top of it. Like this. So what I'm trying to do is get it as flat as I can. Try to get all these bubbles out that I have in here. Let me see if I can do a little bit better job. No, it's kind of pulling it up, so I better leave that alone. Oh, yeah, I was able to get some of the bubbles out. So that is our goal. Make sure we don't have very many bubbles. So I'm just kind of smoothing this out to make sure there's no bubbles up under here. Now, there is another transfer paper that they sell. However, I have found out clear contact paper does just as good of a job, and it's only $1.25 at the dollar store. All right, look at that. Only one bubble. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to smooth this down. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get it to adhere to my clear sticky paper. So I'm going to take this. I bought this from the dollar store as well, $1.25. And I'm just going to rub it. I rub the back. Then I'm going to rub the front again. Now, this will help get all the bubbles out as well. And all you're trying to do is make sure it is adhered to that clear contact paper. Once you think it is, you're going to go ahead and lift it and look. It is on the clear contact paper. Okay? All right. I'm going to take my charger plate. And I'm going to kind of sit my Diva where I want her. And I think that's pretty good and centered. And I'm going to lay this down. Now you do want to make sure there's no bubbles, so that's why I'm rubbing. Because because you don't want your diva to have bubbles in her. I don't know if that's a good way to put it, but you do not want your diva image to have bubbles. There you go. All right, so now I'm gonna take this, and again, I'm just gonna smooth this out. Now, as I always tell you, if I was facing me, it would be easier for me to see what I'm doing, but I've got it facing the camera, so I'm a little upside down. Once I think she's adhered to this charger plate, I'm gonna go ahead and lift the contact paper, being very careful. And it looks like I got a few bubbles in there, but I'm smoothing as I lift. And look at that. Got a few bubbles, and oh, I was able to press them right on out. Look at that. So what I'm doing now, I got a few bubbles. I'm taking my hand and I am smoothing it down all the way to the corners. And what it's doing is it's getting the air out from underneath there. No bubbles, no bubbles. So I did want to show you this. As I was doing it with my hand, I noticed that when I use this scraper, it just came right on out. Well, my Diva plate is starting to take shape. It's starting to look really nice. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take a placemat, because this is going to be her Diva hat. And I think I wanted to lay it right around here. And I think I'm going to make it look like that. Let me turn it around so I can see. You got to kind of work with it. So the way you do it is you just put the placemat down where you think you want it. Right here in the middle, you pull that down to the point where you think you want it to stop, and then you pull the top up, and it'll give you that effect to make it look like it's a hat. Okay, so I'm gonna work with this a few seconds and I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and take my glue gun, because I'm gonna glue this down first. I think that'll make it easier. So I'm gonna go ahead with some glue right here. And I'm going to go ahead and glue my placemat, the top of it, down. Now, because this is my first time ever doing this as well, we're learning together. I kind of like that, because it's not always a certain way you got to do something. All right, so I got that. Now I'm going to go ahead and roll this up a little bit. I think I like that right there. So I'm going to go ahead, put a little glue right here. Then I'm going to go ahead and fold this down. Just like that. Put a little glue right here. Then I'm going to wait a few seconds and let that go ahead and dry. Now I do like the way that looks so far. Kind of looking like a Sunday Baptist hat. What do you think? I put just a little bit more glue on this side so I can lay down a little bit more right here, but I think it's kind of looking like a little Sunday Baptist hat. She looking like she doing pretty good. I do think I need to bring this down just a smidget over her hair. But I think it looks good. I think it does. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take this and I'm gonna glue this down. Just put a little dot right here. And put a little dot right here. That'll keep that in place. Okay, now that I kind of have my Sunday hat kind of right there, I'm gonna take a couple of little balls. I'm gonna put them there, and I'm gonna take a couple of flowers. I gotta take this off. This is my little tag. We don't want the tag on there, but we do want the flowers. Oh, slides right off. So I think I might take a little flower and put it right here. So I'm actually gonna play with this and see kind of how I want it. Put a couple of flowers right here. Put a couple of balls right here. So I'm gonna put this together and guess what? I'll be right back. Okay, so I've been playing with this a little bit. So I think I got a little strategy of how I want it. So I'm using some Christmas ornaments that I had. Okay, and I think I'm gonna put the gold one, the little rose gold one, and the gold one like that to kind of make 3 little balls, and I think I'm gonna glue them down. Now you won't see the ornament piece because it will be glued down. I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue on that, glue that down. Put a little glue on the actual ball so it can stick to the placemat as well. Now you got to give it some time to dry. I'll put me a new glue stick in here. There you go. I'm just gonna hold this for about 10 seconds, let it dry. Then I think I'm gonna take the flower that I had earlier, put it right here on the front. So again, this is kind of trial and error because I've never done this before, but I just thought I would try it, and why not try it with you all? Let the little flower hang down a little bit by the Diva. And so far, it's looking pretty decent. Now I'm just going to add a couple more little balls onto this. Give it a little sparkle and shine. Because who does not like sparkle and shine on a good old-fashioned Baptist Diva hat? Might not be Baptist. It might just be a Diva hat. All right. So far, so good. It's really beginning to take shape. It's starting to look really, really nice. I'm really excited. I kind of want to move this one and put it over here, but we're not going to do that. We're going to leave it where it's at. Do I want to put that right there? Or do I want to put it over here? I'm going to put it right there. Yes, look at that. Look at that, look at that. Now, I do have a couple more flowers. So if I would like to put like a flower right here. Now these are just some gold poinsettias that I bought from the store after Christmas. Again, when I saw this, I said, well, let me go and see what they got in there that I can kind of put on here to make this diva plate. And oh my goodness, I'm starting to like this. I'm starting to like this. How do you like her? She's looking really good. Now, if you want to put some gold trim on your diva, they sell these at Dollar Tree. You can go ahead and cut these little gold pieces and you can go ahead and trim it out, put it on her earrings or whatever you like. But you know what? I kind of like my diva the way she's looking. Now, if you do like the content that I'm giving you, do me a favor, like and subscribe. All right, well, that's all for today. We'll see you soon. Bye.